Next up on copycat.com, Fudge Jumbles. Hi everyone, this is Stephanie Manley with copycat.com. Today we're going to make fudge jumbles. Back in the 1980s, fudge jumbles were all the rage. They were a product that you could buy in the store, and so we're going to go ahead and make these today. Looks like there's a lot of stuff, but I promise they're completely delicious and you are going to love these. So in this double boiler right here, I have 12 ounces of chocolate. You could use chocolate chips if you like. I just happen to use some bulk chocolate from Trader Joe's because it tastes fantastic. So in here goes 12 ounces of chocolate. We're also going to add 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. This is the fudge component of this recipe. So if you don't know what a fudge jumble cookie is, it is like fudge with an oatmeal cookie on top. So they're pretty good. So we're just going to add this into here. We're going to let the chocolate melt and we're going to stir this. I'm using a double boiler. There's a pot full of hot water down below the glass bowl here, and it's just heating up. So we're just going to stir this up occasionally. It's going to turn into fudge, so we'll leave that alone. So here I have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. This is my sifter, it's called the Tammy. These are inexpensive and great because you can put these in the dishwasher and use them anywhere you like. So we're just gonna sift the ingredients together here. And now we can set this to the side. We'll use it in just a minute. So in this bowl right here, I have 2 cups of brown sugar. I also have 1 cup of butter. That's also 1/2 pound, so that's a 1/2 pound of butter in here. We're just gonna cream this together like we normally would. So after we get the butter and the sugar combined, we're gonna add in 2 eggs. I'm also gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 cups of oats into a food processor. I'm going to process them to make them into smaller pieces. Now, if you don't have a food processor, don't worry about this step. You don't need to do it. But if you do, this is a nice touch. So we're just going to pulse these for a few pulses to break them up. And now we're going to go ahead and add in that flour back to this again. So this is the oatmeal cookie portion of the recipe. Now that we have the flour combined, we're going to put the oatmeal in there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and layer up these cookies and we'll put them in the oven. We are going to go ahead and combine these cookies in this pan right now. I am going to spray it with a little bit of nonstick spray. We're going to put 2/3 of the cookie batter in the bottom of this pan. We're gonna spread this out. We're gonna add the chocolate and then top it with some more of the cookie batter. So you can use your hands. I'm gonna use my hands. You can use a spatula if you like. I find it works a little bit easier if I can just use my hands on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and spread this out. So our cookie dough is all in our pan right now. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to put the fudge topping on there. If you recall, this was our 12 ounces of dark chocolate, a can of sweetened condensed milk, and a little bit of butter. Now, I really recommend that you use a dark or a semi-sweet chocolate for this, because if you don't, the sweetened condensed milk has a lot of sugar in it. So you may just end up with something that's super sweet if you don't do that. So now it's time to go ahead and take the cookie dough and break it up and put it on the top here. Now this will go into an oven for about 30-35 minutes, and we will come back when this is all done. But you can see this is how we make the fudge jumble cookies. Our fudge jumbles have come out of the oven. You can see that they look really tasty. Again, so there's a layer of oatmeal cookie, then there's a layer of the fudge, and then a little bit more of the oatmeal cookies on top. Hence the name Fudge Jumble. So I hope you give these cookies a try. And also, if you're a subscriber to the channel, be sure to drop me a comment down below and leave a message about the Fudge Jumble cookies. And if you're lucky and randomly pulled, I will private message you and let you know that you're a winner of this week's drawing for a copy of my cookbook. So we'll go ahead and give these a try. So they're hot and they just came out of the oven, so they haven't set up perfectly yet. So as these cool, these will set up a little bit better. So just a little FYI there. All right, so here we have a really nice little bar cookie. So I'm all over social media. Be sure to look me up. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as Copycat Recipes, and here on YouTube. So why not go ahead and subscribe? We're gonna go ahead and try a little bite of these. I'm excited about this. They smell great. I like the dark chocolate. They're nice and fudgy. Thanks for watching.